Oh, okay. Okay, so it like restarted right where it crashed. That's good.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm actually getting to the tree this time.
I'm more interested in who you are.
I mean,
They say trouble comes in pairs.
he didn't die, so maybe he did interrupt, taken from his sleep.
Truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Oh, we're breaking again. Oh no, is it gonna crash again? I think it crashed.
They say
Okay, it
trouble
did.
comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the
And
other
we're
to
back to
drop.
Fabien's
And let me
story.
tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper?
The deep sleeper.
8 o'clock at night, and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me, and no one seems to care.
Okay, Miss Verona. I was gonna say calm down, but I remember I said before, like, people hate being told that when they're panicked. Ooh, none of these are what I would say. You're not this is what? No. Why? No. Let me guess why you know what? Not for nothing.
Oh, let me guess. You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang
You're
of
kinda
fancy
racist.
farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? What?
Maybe he's a dick.
Nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss...
Verona. It's just, I'm going through my purse, and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help.
Now, why would he go and say
I
that?
went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing.
The cross
Went there
thing.
last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, you just let old Fabien take a look-see. See what shakes out.
You just leave me with her shit. Cross of St. James. Didn't he say beware the crosses stab? That's not what it's called. Beware the silver cross. Nope. Something about a cross though. A decorative metal cross weathered with a sharp point at one end. That shape was sometimes called the Cross of St. James. I'd seen it in the 2020s at Pandora's death, but also back in the old days each time at a murder scene. Someone following him with this cross? Rebar, words to the ground. Okay, so this is from a woman who'd been threatened by a killer or thought she had. So that's what Campbell looks like. I'm not gonna read all of their bios. And that's Hector. Marla, she's a dead one. Mysterious killer. So this is the person that is probably causing the mess in the present. Pandora's sire, Pandora herself, Patrick, the human Patrick, Mr. Lemon, who I fed on. The fact that he made it on here is interesting. Gideon Hall, Rosalind, who we have not met because I think she's dead now in the present time. Nico, Fletcher, Benny, who is dead, along with Gideon, Officer Wheeler, and Lou Graham. So does that mean the person who was standing behind Lou in the first flashback? It could have been, it wasn't Hector. It could have been Campbell, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's look at my case notes. Holy, I'm not. Here's the thing. I don't feel a need to read these in detail because I lived them in detail. So avoid the sort of the cross. That was the message. And I think I could probably go back to them if there's something I need to know. But as long as I'm living through them, I don't feel a need to read them all because it's just gonna be rehashing what we already know. Maybe I'll do like I'll go through my cases if ever we get to a point where we're like, okay, we've been at this for a while. Let's run through and see where we are. You know, just a little rehash, a little recap, if you will.
Now this was familiar.
Spirit touch to get insight on. Okay.
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
This guy really is a Octavian. What the fuck? Why does everything have personality? I had a friend who told me once that her mother told her there's no problem with talking to inanimate objects. You only have a problem when they start talking back. And this is what I feel right now. Let's compliment the letter.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy? Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a
So this is a handwritten
printer.
letter?
No smudging of ink
Nope.
or any little black lines.
Quality printer.
Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Okay, so this isn't a handwritten letter. What year? 2020, right? This is 2020? Because we're in 2024, and in the past, I think we went to 2020. 2020, I think, is when Pandora showed up.
Good quality paper. See a few marks. The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but
Harbinger
I
of
was folded
doom.
very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
This poor letter has been through it, huh?
Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was.
New lead.
But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective.
Benny and Gideon do seem
Remember
to
that
know
one should
more than
always
they're
put
letting
one
on.
stack in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yes, I suppose so.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The rebar killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
We got stuff. Fuck, everything's lit again. So this is interesting. Okay, so the killer that killed the cigarette girl back in fucking hell, the 20s. He calls him a rebar killer. He says he rumored to be okay. I might actually read this one. Santiago, the rebar killer. The killer first surfaced in the 1920s, where they'd taken out a cigarette girl, Marla, in the back of the Makom bar. In 2024, Pandora had been killed in a very similar way. At both scenes, they'd left a metal cross of 2024 Pandora. It's currently 2020. So that means the Pandora murder happened, what, just a little bit before. So the Pandora murder is probably what led Fabien to fire. Interesting. I don't know. I just kind of I assumed it was. What did I assume? What did I assume? It was 2020. That's just read wrong. Where was I? At both scenes, they left a metal cross of St. James. This was all feeling familiar. When Verona approached me with another metal cross and a death threat, I knew we were on the serial killer. We were onto a serial killer who seemed to be back in business after 100 years, which would suggest that they are an immortal of some kind. In the 1920s, the evidence was clear. Rebar through the body and the head torn off. The killer had set up Marla's death scene during daylight hours and so had to be immortal, at least at the time. In the 1920s, it was all rumored to be the work of a vampire hunter called Santiago. Their signature move was leaving that metal cross, called either the Cross of the Sword or St. James. The evidence was the killer was mortal, so that supported the Santiago theory. Okay, so in 1920, Marla, cigarette girl, gets murdered. She is a ghoul, not a vampire. But clearly Gideon and Hector knew something about that murder, so there's a suggestion that probably was not his first murder or something. They say he first surfaced then, but the way Gideon and Hector reacted, it seemed like there was something else there they weren't telling Fabien. But they come to the conclusion that Santiago is a mortal, and they're saying it's a vampire hunter called Santiago. Okay, I mean, he's a vampire hunter. 104 years later, we see the same kind of murder, Pandora, of a girl named Pandora who, more interestingly, was sent there to find Fabien, almost as if, not almost, but like positioned there by some kind of vampire or someone with the ability to manipulate minds. Positioned there for Fabien, giving him a warning that then came back a few minutes later. Really, really fast, too. Very similar layout as Marla. It's been 104 years, so if it is the same killer, then if they started off mortal, they're sure as hell not mortal anymore. But there's also the potential that it could be a copycat killer. But then there's the rebar through the body and the head torn off, not cut off. So that would suggest someone with an immense amount of strength, which goes against the mortal theory, in my opinion. I feel like werewolf or something? But it is definitely, like, if it's the same person, they're definitely a supernatural person to still be alive. Otherwise, it could be a copycat. It could be a supernatural copycat. But then there's the bigger question is the why. Why are they doing this? Because hunting vampires is a far cry from hunting two humans, one a ghoul and the other one a girl who doesn't seem to be related to anything. So, and it seems like the Pandora murder is probably what, this one's a guess, but could be what led Fabien to his death. Because that one's definitely laid out for him. She went there looking for him, had the message for him, and then the murder happened. I don't know how many murders this person did. This is my thing. They say it's signature move of a vampire hunter, but it forcing rebar into the ground and ripping someone's head off. That's not the behavior of a person with the regular mortal strength. Okay, here's a death threat. The letter are delivered to Miss Verona along with a metal cross St. James, and it smells slightly of stuff. Okay. You have spent your lifetime in unworthy pursuits with those who sin against nature. Your actions have earned you punishment. Make your peace. This is your last night on earth. Is it the Inquisition? Because I feel like if this sounds religious, and the Inquisition do hunt vampires. But why go after Verona? Why go after Verona? Why go after Pandora? You could guess that they went after Maria because she's a ghoul of Rosalind, no less. But the other two, who are you people? They seem to be more. So is it really a message for Verona or is it a message for Fabien, perhaps? We have to question Verona about her. Oh, fuck.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. I wondered if Verona...
Alright, so let's first talk to Verona. Okay. And then we'll rifle through the
The folks would have
files.
stuffed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
I could close the door. All right, Verona. Let's
Any
talk.
news, Detective? You've caught him,
Bro,
right?
it's been 5 minutes. What do you think I
It all
am?
takes its time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter.
Not always.
From the letter, I deduce you were in
Imagine
the bar
waiting
last
5
night,
years for
right?
Well, I did say I was
a
out
resolution.
with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Fair.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly.
Baby, don't be a bitch.
But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Whoa. You trying to die?
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do
You can
kill.
stop now. You can stop.
Never mind.
Yeah, you should. You
Well,
can
all
stop.
right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
The same guy. Okay, I was about to say. Like, what the fuck?
Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks?
I wouldn't know I'm a woman.
Let me think.
I'm a woman who does
There were
not
a
buy
couple
other
of
women's
times.
drinks.
But we were trying to get into the
Boys have
fancy
never had the
places, too.
opportunity.
I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails.
Oh, interesting.
But I think we were gonna try and get into the Makom later.
Also
We heard it's real
interesting.
exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Interesting. Okay. Shoot him. Is Lemon still here? Holy shit, Lemon is still here. I don't need to feed, do I? Just leave. I don't need to hear about Fabien.
Seattle PD.
Right, so he was saying like a dessert is sweet or whatever, and I'm sitting here like, I don't know about that. There's a Korean actor who last year got into some really huge hot water with this in relation to this female actress, a young female actress who committed suicide. And a lot of the evidence that was being used against
I had an
him
agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests, and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research.
were like messages that it turned out that they found out.
Asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Okay, they found out that a lot of the messages that were used against him, that like everyone was like, oh, this is he led to her killing herself, and also she was very young. Why was he talking to her? Or AI, like the guy who like released them, actually they found out that he had created them using AI last year. So this actor, who was like top of his game, had so much work coming out within the span of a year. Now we know like a lot of that is AI, but that's not gonna undo the damage that's been done to his career. So is to put him in jail, but is the dessert really sweeter? I don't know. I mean, there's still of course a question of like what was he talking to her about and all this other stuff. But one thing we know is that the messages that were being used to kind of say what kind of person he was or what he'd done to her, fake. And I'm just like, let's see, which one was it? Mask of 1,000. Okay, so this is 2, this is 3, this is 1, this is 4. Oh, I can't. I have to feed. I was like, can I feed off of him? Alright, I guess we're going back to Mr. Lemon.
Yes, make another hole of bliss, a head hole with a little kiss.
I don't know, man. He seemed a little too aware. I know he's just saying shit, but what he just said was exactly what I'm doing, so...
You got a real kick.
I don't know. I feel like we should make should we not do a little bit more research into Mr. Lemon? just to make sure that he really is a nobody. At least not anyone that we need to be worried about, but all right. Now I should be able to.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log? Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer? Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening. Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got? You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure.
Recently?
News clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
There, Philomena.
What have you got on the killer without the case file? A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future.
Oh my.
The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right.
He did.
Anything that screams Bean Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. I'll see you later.
Oh, Detective, you just use me. You never even stay for breakfast.
Literally can't, but you know, I appreciate that my presence is desired. I'm gonna go for Hector first, because like I said, it seems like they knew something.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Stay safe, George.
Don't freeze.
4.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
Is that? That's the Dutchman. Yeah. I was gonna say, so Hector hangs out at the Dutchman, then I remember he's a gangrel. And this seems to be an area where a lot of Bruja would hang out. And I get the feeling the Bruja still as dead as before. Good to see. Good to know. I get the feeling the Bruja and the Gangrel probably get along well.
Fabien, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told.
Not
last night?
quite.
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
Let's keep it specific but vague.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but
Then I don't see the problem.
just bend a little, oak tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing?
More like
Because there won't be
someone
trouble
who
here,
was sent
saint
to
or
me.
sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it. This matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
I wasn't expecting to get much from him anyway. I honestly was expecting to get more from... I don't know, I thought Hector would be here.
Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It
Oh,
better be
fucking
nice,
Benny.
or the man himself would have a word to say.
Okay. Right, this is 2024, so Benny is his boss. I want to see if there's anything else before I go up to Benny. I was thinking Hector. Hector's dead.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
Well, since it's not Hector, then I don't really feel like I need to be here because I was hoping that someone who knew about the rebar killer would be able to talk to me.
Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
Ah, you're a dick.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right?
We
What
did
about
kill
him?
vampires.
The Makom killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because same MO. Either you have the same killer or you have a copycat. Either way, if he plans on killing Kindred, you're gonna have a problem eventually.
Because we didn't catch him last time around. He cut his way through the court. We lost too many kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel.
Who's the
So go
chief?
tell him. I'll tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it.
Benny. I don't want to chat with Benny.
boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
For whatever reason, I don't like Benny. I thought it was okay when we first... Can I get on stage?
No show tonight. What Silky called the show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting.
Yeah. Oh, so I do get potions. When I guess I'll be... So does that mean I'm going to be fighting? Oh, we got another thing. What's going on? Oh, over there.
Huh.
to smuggle this in.
We're not done. Something else.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Alright, I think we're done here. 1 second. The exit? Yep. Ooh. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. But yeah, I don't remember how I felt about
Verona
Benny.
The Makom bar.
Yeah, when I first met him. But I do know the second time I met him, I was like, ooh, I don't like this guy. He just seems... And then he also then tried to fight me and kill me. Let's climb up. Oh, I can't jump. Guess I'm running everywhere on street. Will not be benefiting from the power of roofs. But then again, fucking what's his name? He can't glide, so maybe that's part of the reason. Where they're like, you would actually have to jump between rooftop to rooftop, so none of that for you.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Also, she didn't get in, so it couldn't have happened here.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Verona said she'd been...
Yeah, this meeting with Benny only makes him like me. What? Only makes me like him even less, because what an asswipe. So he really is just like a dick through and through. Do I need blood? While I'm here, let me see if... Oh. I can fast travel?
Yet it is a gentle end that will carry us to rapture.
What?
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration. All is well. All is well.
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabien?
Could you spare a drink before the end of the world?
Oh, yes, Fabien. Bliss is coming. Embrace me.
Oh, don't say that in my ear like that. Oh.
Exquisite, and if I might say, nourishing.
I know he calls
I have
her
work to do before the end. Don't
one of his
go anywhere.
informants, but she's just
Keep your eyes
basically a
towards
ghoul.
rapture, dearest detective. I know.
Let's check out the Glacier Hotel.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
I don't blame her. I love Christmas, one of my favorite holidays. I think it is my favorite holiday, actually.
PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
That is the fanciest way of saying get the fuck out that I've ever
There was
heard.
a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle.
Oh my god, Verona.
I'm only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Rough.
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it.
Fucking hell, baby.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele,
Okay,
sir.
first of all, bullshit.
That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. I better be going. I need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
What a polite way to tell someone to fuck off.
The great and the good of old Seattle. The catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
In the Glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
There are worse ways to go, I imagine.
That rag was best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively.
This part of the game, Fabien's part of the game, feels a lot like Swan Song, where...
The Glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s.
Where it's basically a murder mystery. You know? Because like Bloodlines was part mystery, figuring out who you were, what you were, life shit. But part action, just like a bunch of stuff. And then Swan Song was very much like a mystery game, you know?
It was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did
a lot of... Okay, and there's like this one more Weaver Tower. A lot of stuff was happening, but generally the gameplay was you run around, you click around, and you get answers to questions, and you try to put the pieces of the story together. So it definitely more of a linear progression. Maybe front door? Is there a front door? Felt more of like a game with clear linear progression.
Fucking student loans.
Whereas Bloodlines was a little bit more make your own story if you can. See, this is, I guess it's because it's smaller, but this is kind of what I thought the Dutchman would look like. Holy shit, there's a lot of pulsing. But like more people even still. What's up, Anarchs?
Spare a moment for a few questions.
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieted tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close.
Oh.
The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary.
Coercion, maybe?
The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
He could have also just been another tool. You know what I mean? Kind of like, not Patagonia, that's not her name, but like the girl whose name sounds like...
The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably is old.
I don't love these pants on you. How do I... Oh, I get it. But first... Okay, so there... Oh, okay, it's over here.
The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did want spaces to brew.
I think probably on the other side of this wall.
I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side.
Funny. Alright.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, detective.
Is this what Fabien's inner voice sounds like? Because they all have all the voices of all the things, objects seem to have the same level of like sass.
There was a guy who spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
You imagine trying to cajole your own psyche into paying attention, into focusing on the conversation at hand.
Spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Fresh concrete.
Whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
The beer is probably Verona in them.
I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, detective. Soil.
The concrete's probably from the guy. Blood?
Of steel.
Steel?
Plastic.
Rebar?
The heady aroma
Construction
of
site.
potty. Our target
Ew.
came from a building site. Which one?
A building site?
Now wait. I'll lay odds it was the western reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
Why would an
I'd say
anarch
don't
or a
get into
ghoul?
any fist fights, detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
That's funny. Because I also don't think that. No offense to Fabien, but I wouldn't bet money on him personally.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Blip, 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 blop, blop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears.
Yeah, it's like that, but like, I mean, Black Swan Song, except instead of one like room or building or whatever, it's an entire city. You have to run around and capture all the clues and try to put together a mystery, which does align more with how the visual novels play, because those always seem to be mysteries. Oh, and you have to go see Campbell.
Benny wanted
Probably.
the prince to know what was up.
Probably.
So I'd have to face the man himself. I headed down to the old Western Record pet.
Yeah, probably best to get my story straight before I go to Campbell. Anyway, so let's try to do as much as we can before Campbell gets added to the picture. But yeah, I would also not imagine Fabien as a fighter. Sorry, I'm jumping around. What was my first? Right. So yeah, the game kind of plays, Fabien's part of the game plays more like that. So like, if Fire's part of the game is closer to Bloodlines, the action game. Can I crouch? Fabien's is closer to the Swan Song and the visual novels, which is very
concrete Pockets had talked about.
which feels like an elaborate murder mystery game. Oh, I should probably. So, do you want me to? Like it's gone. All right, next. What is this? What am I being encouraged to do here? Okay, I don't think any of these fit just fucking space.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. I didn't think that would help. I didn't see the need.
The only one I don't have is the... But I don't have blood. Well, I mean, I have blood, but like probably best not to use.
Hey there, Carla. Life treats you well, I hope?
Detective,
So
your
are
hurt is so deep, yet on you stumble.
Fabien's informants his
Maybe I
ghouls?
can soothe it.
Because they seem, with the exception of Mr. Lemon, they seem aware of
You may
his
not ask, I will always make you better.
need to feed. So he just like fancy word for ghouls for him as informants.
Now that
Also, why don't they let me
me
see
right
Fabien feed? Oh, I think I know why they don't let me
Thanks,
see
Carla.
Fabien feeding.
I have cases to solve, people to save.
So we crashed again. I want to try to finish Fabien's part before calling it. As I was saying, we don't see Fabien. Like with Fire, we get to see, we both play as her, so we get a lot of first person, but we also get a lot of third person with Fire. With Fabien, we don't get any of that.
Spare a dollar?
And I wonder
Really appreciate some help.
why that is. Is
Hey
it
there,
because
Carla.
he's dead?
Life
Is it
treats you
because
well, I
we're living, probably because we're
Detective,
living through his eyes or
Your
something?
hurt is so deep.
Yeah, can we just get to the...
Thought I'd just
Let me see if
take
I
a small
can...
sample.
Yeah.
There, detective.
Let's just run through.
wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist.
Okay, so doesn't do anything.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
So someone's crashing here, basically. Kind of hard to tell, like, what I'm supposed to do here. Search for leads. But nothing, none of my skills are doing anything. Or do I just follow the reds? Okay. Okay. There. Here. Oh. Oh, so I was just supposed to
The place
Whoa.
reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
But has good taste. Has nice legs. The photograph of Verona found in a ghoul's makeshift home. The photo is creased and slightly damaged. It looks like it has been taken from some distance without the subject knowing.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
Ooh. Maybe I can...
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I
Just
see
a
you
different
want juice. I'll be careful. Any
pics.
pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
So who's feeding on a homeless
no,
person? I think if you're gonna ghoul
snaps
up,
taken
you
by
should
a
very
miscreant?
least take care of your
All I
ghoul,
have is a
no?
blurry image of a thumb.
Even I let
The
that
wrong button was
redhead
selected,
crash at my place, even though I didn't like her
significant thumb?
being around.
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. How
Emails.
about emails? Anything in the email box?
Maybe something
I'm
from
not
his
very confident on accessing
feeder?
my email
The,
box,
the
are you,
kindred
detective?
feeding on them?
It is the picture most like an envelope. Just to the left is a little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Any
Boner
text
pills.
messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Ooh,
Once you
stop.
have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely
Pizza.
pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred.
Yeah, did you say it was a ghoul
Anyone
anyway?
left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
Is it a
sort of good
reply
time?
from the email?
I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha, leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package.
Oh.
You will see a photograph.
Fucking
and a
knew it.
letter.
He was
Find
sent.
the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David?
David.
She must not see you. We'll have to leak this message.
He didn't follow instructions.
David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
He about to die?
Hold me, detective.
I'm not gonna do that. I think he's dying.
Dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
A charge works too. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here before David shows up. Interesting. So, a ghoul named David was instructed to put a letter in the purse of a woman in a photograph who then approached me, who was sent to me actually, directed to me when no one else would help her. with that information. Again, it feels like one of those things where it's meant to seem coincidental, but it all keeps leading back to yours truly. They are what make you an elder. I've died too much to call myself an elder, honestly. Oh. Hello.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep.
Could I partake, Guru? Just a sip.
Well, why not? It's a cold old night, and the ghosts need a treat.
Now that's a kicker. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
Yeah, no, totally.
Is that
It's
the
fucking
light of hope
loud,
in
bro.
your eyes, Detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said
I think
ghoul
ghouls
had a
have havens,
photograph
it's
of my
funny.
Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder
It's a shame
whose
the
blood he
phone
was sipping.
died before I
But
could like
you're
make a
right.
copy of the voicemail.
This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Was it a
Left
cross?
the ticket stub as a
Possibly.
tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket.
Thanks,
I figured I should follow
dude.
that lead to a pawn shop.
Nico!
Pressing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Oh. Doesn't mean we get to go see I'm gonna get out of here, it's loud. I am like easing into my auntie era very comfortably. Ooh, let's like do a quick walk around.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind.
Sounds dangerous. But yeah, not really caring about keeping up with the slang or the memes anymore. I stopped at Skippity
This
Toilet.
little guy reminded
That's
me
why I was
that
like,
I've
I
met a
think
lot of
I'm
suckers in
done.
my
I
time.
think I've met my limit.
I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. Soulful.
Cool.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were
Lots
all
of
the rage
acoustics.
again. Mortals are fickle.
I
Okay,
mourn the
fine.
old clackety-clack.
Finals over
Computers
here.
are all very well.
There's a
But
lot
since
of
they were
old
invented,
tech,
there's been a lot more.
which funny
propriety in
enough
the
are
world.
coming back. Retro technology is coming back into style because of course it is. Nothing stays dead for long. I'm not gonna go in there.
You know, I think Safia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
Just the I'm forgetting again. God, there's another reason that I'm becoming an auntie. My fucking memory's going.
Nico helped me find knickknacks
Yeah,
for my
reduce how
office.
loudly I
Knickknacks
talk.
with history.
Friend Fabien, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
Friend Fabien. I feel like a pawn shop would be a sensitive place to be for anyone who is sensitive, I guess. Or who, I guess it's a good thing he has to activate his skill, but otherwise, he'd probably be picking up all kinds of traces from literally fucking everything.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposited in purchases. An air of desperation.
That sounds like 2024. Sounds like 2025. Sounds like 2026. The economy's not
I'm
great
looking for
right
a
now.
map. Came in last night.
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes, that one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket.
Okay, a locket, not a cross.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Ravenna?
What is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Probably not. Do pawn people ask whys?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
No, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
Fair.
Hope the Christmas trade picks up.
Have a good night, my friend.
Oh, shit. Cell phone found in the Ghoul's Haven. Okay, so I kept the cell phone. Last I checked, technology and kindred were, especially amongst the Camarilla. Silky gave me this pawn ticket. Apparently Verona left her Dutchman. It's got the name or pawn printed on it. Nico's place. Ah, Guru. So now I've got some of the informants. These are persons of interest. She was a paramedic until someone or something fried her brain. She somehow managed to hang on to vaccine supplies somehow and made sure that the dropouts of Seattle were provided for as much as she could. She was someone who didn't mind me dropping in for a bite to eat. Oh, let's see where that next. Okay, so we're going back to the police station.
I wondered if Verona had remembered.
Jeez, this is taking me everywhere but Campbell. The only reason I'm holding off on Campbell is because I want to have as much of as much information as possible before I go to him. So I can answer any questions he might have. But fuck me, is it becoming a journey? That is actually one of the that definitely a benefit of being a vamp is the speeding. Okay.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Makom bar.
Oh my god, we got in?
No.
I'm sure it was amazing.
You definitely did not.
You threw up on the bouncer.
You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing.
I want to start with Dutchman. No, let's do hole in the wall
first. You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Okay, I guess that one's not anywhere near as impressive as the other two.
From the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely.
That's probably where she got super wasted.
Copiously.
Before Makom and the Glacier.
The Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never got
or maybe
that.
they
way too sketchy
went
to
after
girls.
being
all that
super.
leather and denim, you know?
Much to my
probably
shame,
after the drunking. Probably after getting really drunk.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I don't think David is gonna hurt her, but the person that sent David after her, that one, the fact that it's likely a kindred is concerning, because it means whether or not they plan on killing her or not, she is involved in kindred nonsense in a way that a mortal shouldn't be. So I'm gonna say no doubt.
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less.
I don't know kindreds to
though it is still
be gracious.
But hey, we won't charge you rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you.
Tell me
the
what?
locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister.
You selling your sister's shit?
Check the photo inside.
That's fucked up.
That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on.
Yeah.
She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in?
Weird.
Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Is Ravenna...
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year.
Wait a
Last I
second.
heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
Ooh, do I finally get to go into Atrium?
Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that.
But I won't get to dance. I don't think I'll get to dance as Fabien. Okay, so the picture is not of her. It's of her twin sister, who it seems is involved in kindred matters. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. On her side of things, here's the thing, I don't want to say case is closed because though I know that the killer's got the wrong person, she doesn't. So until we make sure that she's safe, case is technically not closed.
This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone.
Does Fabien not
she
like...
doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib.
Yisabella doesn't
But
like
as for your
Fabien.
situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late.
So, do we know for a fact that the killer, though the ghoul pinned the wrong person, that the killer is aware of that? Like, oh shit, hold on. Is Verona safe? I understand that her sister is the one who's in danger, but is Verona safe?
As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the Atrium, I knew I was in for trouble.
Let's see if this is a good...
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. As soon as I heard...
Alright. Particularly if we find out that she has become a victim of... One of the fortunate things about this not being Night City is that I don't have to worry about getting hit by a car. So if we get there and she has been a victim of the Rhubarb? Is it Rhubarb? Of Santiago, or theoretical Santiago, then we will have found, as far as Fabien is concerned, his third victim. Yeah, finally gets to enter the Atrium. I think it's interesting that Yisabella's like, I don't fuck with this dude.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Who's on the list?
If you need to ask that.
I was gonna say probably not me.
List.
Fair enough. Pretty please. My friend is
Oh,
inside.
I used a mask.
What are you, 12? Get out of here, detective.
Let's see. I should be able to...
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Who would go to Atrium? Musical producer. Someone in music will probably go to Atrium. Maybe an athlete. Let's start with the music producer.
Got the
With
whole
someone
album
in
the
music.
can. Actually, no bust-ups, no dramas, just laying down some real smooth licks, you know?
What?
I didn't realize you played... Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I have made a mistake. I don't believe you're on our list for tonight.
Okay, so not music.
You know
Athlete?
what? It was a great session today.
If not, I'm gonna try
Personal
government
best and
because I can see a
real
politician
bad stuff, you know?
being someplace where they probably shouldn't be.
That's good to hear, sir.
Fuck.
Small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
Oh, that's a shame.
The good thing about this is that at least I get to keep trying until it
Lovely to
succeeds.
see you again, sir. Long
Yeah,
session
yeah.
today.
Government.
Same old
Politician.
These things are always a grind.
That sounds the
Here,
most
sir.
natural too.
But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
Thank you,
citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening,
Oh,
Senator.
I'm a senator.
Oh, I intend to.
What senator is walking in on is walking into the atrium? Ooh, I can't wait to see the atrium. Ooh. I'm sad I'm not seeing it as Fire though, because Fire would be able to dance. I don't think. Empty back here. This looks like this looks closer to, this looks a lot like the other bar, and it also looks like Yisabella is dancing. So I'd have to talk to, you know what, we can comment on that in a second. Let me just go around because there's something with this. I just want to check it out. Okay. Why are y'all dancing by the door? What if someone was trying to, okay, I guess they're your natural blockade. Fire would have been able to dance probably. The bar is behind a cage. Oh, okay. Okay, these look cool, but they don't look comfortable. But then again, it's a bar. I guess you shouldn't. You're not supposed to be comfortable. You're not there to be comfortable, dude. You gotta straighten your back, or you're gonna regret it. It's also loud in here. I'm aged. All right. Yeah, there's another natural blockade over there too. Just that I can't tell them to just like fuck off. No one is doing the fun dance. Everyone's doing basic side steps. What the fuck is this? And then Yisabella is doing. What is this? What is this? What's going on here? Please stop. This is not the dance I wanted to see. Why is no one doing the dance?
Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you were on the list.
Let's get straight to the point.
I think she's one of your followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
You still look like such a, yes, like a bitch, but like non-derogatory, like that bitch, you know?
Gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her.
Her life's on the line. You really wanna?
I'm not going for a law enforcement bag tonight.
Outfits.
I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
I'll be discreet. I promise not to poop the party.
What a wonderful image. I may never forget you said that.
I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin? I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job.
What exactly is her job?
Upset my guests.
Oh, I never aim to be an upset, Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
Okay. Which upstairs will get me? That is still blocked, but this one is not. I hope that's just the signs of mopping. Oh, wow. There's a whole other dance floor up here. This is where I'd be if I wanted to do a vampire dance. They don't even have the floor. Y'all are lame. Like, I need y'all to put your back into it. The motherfuckers in Vampire 1, now those folks could dance. They were sweating on the dance floor. There's something specifically here, or? Oh.
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff.
Not good.
Recent, and I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna, maybe I should get on the trail.
Yeah. Okay, shoes. The trail is always so different. I just like the third version of a trail that I found. Before I go in, let me just quickly. I'm only collecting blood. Please, oh no. Oh, now I have more evidence for, not more information for Campbell.
And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can talk to her.
I take it you're Ravenna. Miss Verona's sister.
She's very different from her
same
sister.
donor detective. Same bone structure.
At least the style, anyway.
Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, detective. Just like the others. A death for kindred. But I was
Yeah, so far all of the ones that Fabien has dealt with have been ghouls, at most ghouls. I mean, at least. I don't know much about Patricia, I don't remember her name, but she could have been a ghoul as well. She was definitely being manipulated by a kindred.
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down.
So just kindred associated so
Crying
far.
out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
But the killer might still be
You must have
around.
missed me only by a moment or two.
That's a shame.
Sorry. I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
Scentless.
He doesn't
If he's
stay for the
mortal, he
torturing
should have a scent.
He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Killed right here on the spot, I think.
Isabella's gonna be so
It
upset
does look
that
like
this
it,
happened.
From my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now, cooling rapidly.
She's funny. Well, I guess she's funny because Fabien thinks he's funny.
So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, detective. I'm mortal, sure.
But
I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet?
Oh,
Me
yeah.
and Pandora.
Pandora.
To vampires.
That's
a
the
message from a
name.
hunter.
Maybe so. But why is
That's the question, isn't he?
Direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
That's the other
I don't
question.
know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Of course.
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
It won't.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Doubt it. But okay. Very interesting. It makes me wonder, like, was the cigarette girl, the mortal
Please do,
ghoul cigarette girl, the first?
My sister will be happy, at least.
Oh, interesting. Flash into the flashback.
Are you quite well?
Flashback into the flashback.
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Deference.
I'm sorry, my prince. It won't happen again.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely
I wonder how they wound up with
Not
2
about me?
princes.
Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, detective.
And who killed Rosalind?
I hope you are
Was
here
it
to
Lou?
enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
I wonder if the cigarette girl was just like the first, and then from there, the hunter started going after kindred. Because if that was the rhythm, then it'll happen again. Now that Pandora is dead and the twin is dead, we could get another mortal, or the person could now jump over to kindred. If they orchestrated Lou's situation, then Fabien's situation, and Fabien's dead. So, you know, that's different.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please do circulate first. Business can wait. After all,
Okay.
this is a celebration. I will see you both later.
Oh, I just realized I never got to talk to Campbell.
I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
I've got to go to Campbell. I wonder if it's going to let me go back to
Surprised
that.
you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with
Or
the
if I'll wake up after this. I'm curious about this. Let me see if I still have the option.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
No, you may
a
not.
joint enterprise, which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, detective. Not sisters in mortal terms.
Okay.
Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Not a very kindred thing, right? The lust for power being what it is.
I'm never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
That one was just direct.
Direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
The music's timing was actually really...
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. Just to solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Oh.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, detective. If, of course, you survive it.
Why wouldn't I survive it?
I needed to catch up with everyone before I faced the music.
In that case, let's start at the entrance and work our way in. Hey. Alright, so no one here, but someone behind this wall, seems. Oh my. Oh, Nosferatu, who's just sitting in the corner, all by his lonesome. Y'all are dicks. Someone give this man some company. Okay, Little Rosalind starts to go a bit of light reading. Historical record of the elder known as the Nomad. Interesting. You're not gonna let me read it? I would like to know. As the Nomad, I seem to be the only one who doesn't know.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
Oh, you're so polite.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I don't
to say hello?
Met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall.
Nosferatu, brokers for information.
They call you only Fabien, but your full name is...
We can stop there. we can stop there.
Very well. You are Fabien, and I am Isaac.
Isaac has
to make your acquaintance.
Nice ass voice. Is it just me? Like that's the kind of voice you want to wake up to. It's a nice ass voice.
I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you.
Sexy ass fuck. I'll stop.
Yes.
You having a good
You
time?
don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
Then why are you here?
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came.
That's fair.
I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand.
He doesn't seem very
Kindred of my
happy, and I
clan
don't
are
like
not
that.
well suited to such
I want
events,
Isaac to be happy. Now
I
I'm
will step
sad.
into the light when requested.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
He even dressed up for the event.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains?
No.
I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge.
Oh, okay, I guess yes,
so long as
then.
it is reciprocated.
Yeah, sure, I'll tell you whatever you need to know,
It seems
Isaac.
both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke.
Damn.
Rosalind thought it crass.
That's pretty crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
I must fraternize with my adoring fans.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okay. Pleasure to meet... What do you want? Pleasure to meet you, Isaac. Of the Nosferatu clan. Let's see. Safia? Maybe?
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you
She looks
out,
a little different.
which I guess is a good sign.
But then different time,
You know
different
Safia,
clothes,
of course.
different hair. Yeah.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabien, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined.
Oh.
He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
I hope so.
Ah, yes.
I sure
Thank you
hope
for
so.
reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
His eyes just fucking... I just looked up and saw his eyes. Is that normal?
Wasn't it just?
Is that supposed to be
It
happening?
is a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
Is this a Malkavian thing?
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Does Fabian's eyes... Do Fabian's eyes
Same
look
old,
like
same
that?
old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out.
Yeah, with eyes like
He's
those.
some sort of math whiz.
I'd probably
brain
be
full of
spilling out
digits
too. Fuck.
Flapping around like
In an attempt to get out.
So we broke a few of his actual digits
Oh my
and threw him
God.
out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
What? What does Gideon do exactly?
What are you working on, Safia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Are there more Tremere around at this time?
You must tell Fabien about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine.
Oh, we couldn't talk about technology.
Orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Safia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly
Is
between
she
cities.
imagining the
But
phone?
then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's
Well,
the most
that's when you
alarming thing
take
I've
over
heard in a
the
long time.
media
Exactly.
stream
Completely
and put out
terrifying.
propaganda
Is there anything I should, you know?
in the form of movies.
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
I was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
I haven't
My dear
talked to
boy,
Fletcher yet.
We may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech.
Oh,
He
shit.
doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Just know the feeling is mutual.
Insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Safia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like dullards.
I think maybe my tendency to put both feet in my mouth is what annoys them.
Oh, I hear ya. I'm always giving myself a swift kick in the teeth. Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
hiding?
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
I should poke around a little.
It's
Chin up, my boy. Don't let the hi-hats get away with anything.
We'll be here.
There's Hector. When it comes to surprised it's not Fletcher playing the piano. And I sit on it. When it comes to technology, there's always two sides. Oh my god, fucking scared the shit out of me. There's always two groups of people. Right? There's the ones who feel like we should not lean in out of fear of what it could be. What the fuck?
While I did enjoy a party, I wasn't one for drinking in company. No more than with one other tasty guest, at any rate.
Holy shit. Are they... So are they drinking from dead people? I think they would have... Maybe back then this is how things were. Okay, shout out to the modern day clubs where they just have willing participants walking around and offering themselves, because this right here is what led to Satanism rumors. This is what leads to satanic panics and witch hunts and all that other shit. You are the problem.
Well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
Good evening to you, Fletcher. Swell to see you here.
You're in an expansive mood, Detective? I hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly.
I'm good
Excellent
on
vintage.
that, actually.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree?
No, not really.
Forgive me, I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment.
Wow, you're a dick, Fletcher.
What must you think of me?
That you're a dick, Fletcher.
I hear it's mighty uncommon to have co-princes like this. Having never lived elsewhere, I wouldn't know.
Almost unheard of. Power sharing is an art, but they seem as thick as thieves, and they do manage it. Some speculate a blood bond, but I don't give credence to idle gossip.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Blood bond? I don't think I know that.
Oh, ask the little book girl about it. Her clan are the ones for that kind of malarkey.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit.
I know, right?
Rosalind and
What
Lou
moron
take their
thought that
cut, of
shit would
course,
work?
but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth.
Oh.
I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
The sisters, the princes, they make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, detective. Let your hair down.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Right, I was saying technology, there's always two sides to it. There's the people that fear kind of thick, sorry. The best way to be prepared, protect yourself from change is to engage with change, whereas others believe that the best way to protect yourselves from the dangers of change, I guess I should say, is to avoid it altogether. And I think there's a credence to both sides of that argument.
Yeah, having a
You just never know which one's gonna win out.
You just missed me doing the Charleston.
I'm sure.
Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play, a foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that. No
Okay, so he is.
Got it. So do a
the
few
sheriff.
rounds, bump gums, get to know him a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face
From
tomorrow.
the neck up, I find him very attractive. From the neck down,
Anything I should know?
I just feel like
Yeah, I got
he
some.
could have worn a suit.
The cigarette girl killer. Knew
Him and Gideon, honestly. Actually, Gideon's okay.
Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabien. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
Okay.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters are messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling.
I had a
Lou
feeling because it
herself's
sounded
been
like
an item
casino
of Seattle
talk,
for decades.
but I didn't catch all of
Rosalind's
it.
the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science.
Interesting.
And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
It's very interesting the way they make it. Actually, first, it's interesting that Rosalind is the one who pulled the Nosferatu and the Tremere. The two, I guess it's not. It makes sense because they're the two clans that Lou was the most about, including the Malkavian. Malkavians would make the third. So I guess it makes. So it's interesting that Rosalind was the one who said the two clans that Lou probably would have neglected can be very useful, and so she brings one of each into the court, and now she's not here anymore. That said, it also is interesting how it sounds like joining the Camarilla or like joining the court, becoming embraced is less of a meet person that I think would make a good vampire. We get along, we do all the thing, and more of like a going to the court and saying, here is what, as a community, what role we could benefit from, and here is a human who can fill in that role, and then adding them into it, so it becomes less like, it becomes more of like operationalized.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church?
We'll go to the gym. Well, nowadays it's the gym. I guess back then that's what it was.
Just a number.
Like, I was gonna ask about the girl after.
I'm worried about someone. A girl. Can I ask what's up?
No.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, sure, let's see.
I'm working the Masquerade beat for you. Let me help.
Alright, just don't lay that spooky mouth shit on me. Look, if it becomes
Okay.
a thing, maybe you'll hear about it. But for now, I have nothing to tell you.
Is it Rosalind? Is that how he ends up dead?
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine, But the way I hear it, the old
Kindred
prince
romance
got
must be
caught up
interesting.
in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck through the traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale. Their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
See you around.
Sure.
You know, one thing I like about
I couldn't keep
so
Lou
random.
waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
One thing I like about Baldur's Gate is that you can go back to your dialogue to see what people said for moments when they're talking and you zone the fuck out, like I just did. Should I ask about Santiago now? Will he be able to tell me?
Can I help you?
Hello again, Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Would he be strong enough to shove rebar through concrete and rip a human head off? Funny, by the way.
I heard tell of a cult here in Seattle before the fire. You know anything about that?
I believe you refer to the whispers of Sabbat presence in the city. Properly, you should call them a sect, not a cult.
Huh. Sounds a bit, sorta, you know, French.
The forcible dismantling of Camarilla power structures. The destruction of our antediluvian masters, as they see them. The open domination of the vampire over the mortal, free of shackles such as the Masquerade. Loyalty, meritocracy. The rejection of traditional hierarchies.
So what do they sect about, or cult about, or whatever the right word is?
They bind themselves together with rituals using blood sorcery and mixing their vitae to create mass blood bonds. All kinds of dark, unsavory practices.
Scratch that. Sounds like Pioneer Square on a Friday night. Excuse me, won't you?
I'll be here.
Okay.
Mistress Lou, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine?
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. This is quite the shindig.
Obviously, it's one of mine. But you focus, Detective, please. You miss so much if you don't pay proper attention.
I'll
Now,
say.
if we can just...
What's going on? What's going on? Is Rosalind dead? Was it Santiago?
My sister!
How did nobody hear that?
Top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Poor Lou. Please don't crash. Okay. Ooh, thank her. Okay, dang. So I don't get to go back and talk to Campbell.
About time you clocked in.
Shit.
See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
Well,
you have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case, that is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should head out.
I want to learn specific abilities. I say specific abilities, but let's be so fucking for real. I want to learn this shit. Who am I learning this from? Miss Thorne. Oh man, I have no affinity for Premier abilities. Go figure. Or Adventure abilities, and those are the two that I'm most interested in. Oh damn. Let's wear a different outfit today. Let's wear something we haven't worn. Okay, let's wear this because it was the first outfit we got. We'll change up the hair to try to fix it. I think maybe this looks good. And as far as accessories go, these glasses actually don't look too bad on this. These are earrings. No. I want a nose ring. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. And face. No. That is better. The only thing about this is the fact that I know that this is a face I'm going to be looking at when the cutscene starts with Ryong. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on the glasses. I'm trying to see which one's better. This one or this one. Neither of them quite do what I want them to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these on her for now. And then when I come back, I will revisit this look and... Ooh, shit. I'll revisit this look and decide how much I'm for or against it.